It's it's MARV, and welcome to this week's results and review for WWE Monday Night Raw, September 19th, 2016. And boy, oh boy, was it utter shit. What a travesty Monday Night Raw was. Awful. It was just awful. Awful build up to Clash of Champions. Really, I did not enjoy this week's episode of Raw. In fact, while I was watching Raw, I couldn't wait for it to be over. It was such a huge disappointment, especially for the last Raw before Clash of Champions. SmackDown, to be honest, they had a better build up to their pay-per-view Backlash. And they had much less time for it too, because their pay-per-view came first, Raw's pay-per-view came second, right after Backlash, 2 weeks after Backlash. So, yeah, pure shit. Really, it wasn't good, no. It was utter shit. Pure fuckery. Shit. First of all, can we continue off as to why WWE are promoting a commercial that says food, you want a fork, and it's a guy spanking his food, and why? Why? There's kids watching you, sick f***. Come on. There are fucking kids watching you, idiots. I'm sick of it. I'm sick of all the spanking and all the food you want a fork, bullcrap, bullshit. Alright, before I begin, let it be said that I don't hate the WWE. In fact, I think it's the best thing in the entire world right now. So, yeah. But I'm just criticizing it because this Raw was bad. It was not a good episode of Raw. Once again, I'm not bashing the WWE. I'm not an anti-WWE guy. I absolutely love World Wrestling Entertainment. I love the WWE. But this Raw was just... With that being said... Let's begin. So first up, we had Roman Reigns opening up the show. I'm like, okay, makes sense. He was in the main event last week. He got screwed not once but twice. So he addresses his little rivalry against Rusev. But then Stephanie McMahon comes out. Of course she has to one up everyone. Fucking selfish bitch. Stephanie. So Roman Reigns wanted some justice about what happened last week. He got screwed first by Seth Rollins and then by Rusev. So he got screwed out of the Universal Championship. How does Mick Foley resolve this? He puts him in a United States Championship match. Why? Why not put him in the Universal Championship? Why do you hate Roman Reigns, Mick Foley? Why on earth do you hate Roman Reigns? You gave Seth Rollins his opportunity and you just handed him his opportunity, but Roman Reigns, he had to fight for it not once, twice, but a million times. Why do you hate Roman Reigns? Why do you fucking hate Roman Reigns, Mick Foley? And to top it all off, why not add a pointless main event? Yes, last week's main event was the match of the night, but come on. Roman Reigns versus Kevin Owens in a steel cage match. A rematch of last week, except it's in a steel cage match. What's on the line? Nothing. Why is it the main event of Raw? No reason. Why is it the main event of Raw before Backlash? Because f*** you, that's why. So Roman Reigns ended up winning the match. Really, no surprise there. But then after he won the match... That was my phone, sorry. Rusev came out, and for some reason there was a chain on the floor, and he closed the gate. We closed the gate, the gate to the steel cage. He chained it so that way no one can get in or out. Jokes on then how is Rusev and Owens and Reigns gonna get out of the cage? Oh wait, they can escape the cage because it's roofless. Get it? Roofless, not ruthless. Roofless as in no roof. You idiot. No, I'm sorry, Rusev. You're the greatest of all time. Sorry, Ruru. But my question is, why didn't the WWE production crew, staff, managers, or whatever the hell they are, why didn't they just lift up the cage? It's almost as if it was meant to be lowered, and almost as if, and maybe WWE is scripted? Was it scripted? Because logically, any smart, intelligent person would just lift the cage, but it's almost as if it was meant to stay down. Almost as if it was scripted. But certainly that's not the case because obviously everything is real in WWE. But Seth Rollins came out. What? Seth Rollins coming out to save Roman Reigns, risking his limbs and body parts just 6 nights before Clash of Champions. It's insane. Insane. Why? Alright. I can't really bash on it too long. It was decent. That segment was decent. The match was okay. It was sort of stellar. Did not save Raw, but it really is one of the points to look at. Really, I don't know. I'm just clutching at straws right now. Two squash matches. Braun Strowman squashes Sin Cara. Bo Dallas squashes local competitor. Who gives a fuck? I also forgot to mention that Rusev and Seth Rollins got into a match as well. It ended in a double count out. Seth Rollins hopped off the ring announcer table or whatever the heck it was, a stage. It doesn't matter. Really, it was not important. Nothing really that important to note. Two great wrestlers, Rusev and Seth Rollins, but really, it doesn't matter. It's just meh. Last week, as we all saw, because we're not fucking idiots, both Sasha's shoulders and Bayley's shoulders were all down. So what does WWE do? Nothing until next week's Raw, which is last night's Raw. Dana Brooke pointed it out. She said they shouldn't. She said cancel the match for Clash of Champions. Have a one-on-one match between Sasha and Bayley. That way, that person loses to Charlotte. And Mick Foley said, "Great idea, Dana. Triple threat match, Clash of Champions." Dana can't do anything right, can she? Oh, she's so rubbish. Dana, poor Dana. Damn, she can't do fucking anything right, can she? My favorite segment from what was another disastrous episode of Monday Night Raw, the list of Jericho. Jericho's just the greatest of all. He's definitely one of the greatest of all time. You have to admit, there's a reason he has GOAT written on the back of his trunks. He's just awesome, man. He's hilarious. He added. I think he even added me to the list. Who knows? Maybe added you to the list for being a stupid idiot. Maybe. I don't know. He definitely added Anton Cass, Gallows and Anderson, The New Day, The Shining Stars, and I think he even added Michael Cole in there. Hopefully he did, because Michael Cole is a stupid idiot. Well, before, Chris Jericho said it was a list of things Mick Foley was doing wrong. For example, fashion style, and it was even using terms such as babyface and pops. But then Sami Zayn came out running, and they just started beating the hell out of each other. And then we had a pointless 10-man tag team match because WWE is running out of ideas. Why not erase that 10-man tag team match and add more cruiserweight matches? After all, there were 6 cruiserweights advertised. Dar, Lance Dorado, Noam Dar, Lance Dorado, Grand Metalik, Brian Kendrick, Rich Swann, Cedric Alexander, and of course, the new Cruiserweight Champion, TJ Perkins. And where the were they? Alright, we only got Brian Kendrick, Cedric Alexander, Rich Swann, and Grand Metalik. 4 out of the 7 that were advertised. What the WWE? What the And having a pointless, well, not a pointless fatal 4-way match, you have a Raw before a pay-per-view where every single Raw Championship is being defended, which for some reason, why is that not every pay-per-view? You don't even have the Cruiserweight Champion on Raw, on the Raw before the Clash of Champions pay-per-view, which is utterly ridiculous. So we're going to see Brian Kendrick versus TJ Perkins. Some casual fans don't even know who the hell TJ Perkins is. Obviously I do, obviously some of you do, but I really do not know how this is going to work out. Just have a good match. That's all I need. But for the casual fans out there who don't have the WWE Network or for some reason don't watch a Cruiserweight Classic, they're not gonna know who they are. They're just gonna be confused as shit throughout the whole damn match, and they're gonna be like, "What the f?" Look at me forgetting stuff because Raw was literally that bad. So Sasha and Bayley were teaming up against Charlotte, and Dana Brooke was I don't even know how to judge the match. It wasn't definitely not match of the night. It was not even. It was not good. It was not good. I chose women's wrestling over Monday Night Football, and I'm proud of being an Americano, and Americanos and their football. And I chose women's wrestling over football. I'm starting to regret it because it was not good. First of all, why do we have Sasha Banks and Bayley teaming when they're literally going to go head-to-head in less than a week? And then Charlotte and Dana Brooke, they're just like, I don't even know what they are. But Dana Brooke helped Charlotte win. Charlotte got the big boot on Bayley. 1, 2, 3. Charlotte and Dana Brooke win. Sasha was pissed. She looked like she was going to turn on Bayley. Maybe she's going to turn heel. I don't mind a heel turn from Sasha Banks. After all, I think she's much better as a heel than a babyface. That's just my opinion. And finally, we had match 6 of the best of 7 series between Cesaro and Sheamus. They're gonna have match number 7 at Clash of Champions. Why? Because Cesaro won match number 6, and I knew it. I called it. I thought it was gonna happen. It was gonna be 3-0. Sheamus in the lead. Then Cesaro just keeps climbing and climbing and climbing back. 3-3. Cesaro's taking it on Sunday. I'm calling it right now. Cesaro's taking it on Sunday. Whoa! I just spoiled my predictions. I'm gonna upload my predictions video later this week for Clash of Champions. But yeah, that's really it for Monday Night Raw. And that's it for WWE Monday Night Raw. Like I said, it was not really that good of an episode. I really did not enjoy this week's Monday Night Raw. I really thought it was going to be better, especially being the last Raw before Clash of Champions. But anyways, what do you guys think of Monday Night Raw? Tell me in the comments below. You can, any support such as liking, sharing, and subscribing is greatly appreciated. You can follow me on Twitter right here, right there, my nose. It's right here. There. That's my Twitter at. Thank you guys for watching. I'll see you next time. Peace.